Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A and I'm so excited because I have not done a Q&A in like a hot minute. So I'm super excited. I posted this picture on Instagram and I asked for questions in the comment section, and I was pleasantly surprised at the amount of comments I got and amazing questions I got, and I'm so excited to go through these and just like show you guys and a little bit about me, a little bit about like what I do and what I plan to do, and just some other really fun questions that I've never really thought about before, and I'm really excited. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna change the lighting on this camera because it's a little dark. I am using my new ring light that I made. If you're wondering how I made that, it's in my last video. You can go check that out, but I'm gonna turn the lighting up on my camera and then we're gonna get started. All right, so we changed the lighting up a little bit, and I think it looks a lot better. So we're gonna get into it. I'm just gonna rapid fire through these. Usually when I do a Q&A, I make the mistake of going like way into detail about the questions, and then I spend like 10-15 minutes on one question and I can't get through anything. So we're gonna like rapid fire through these and I'm really excited. So the first question is, what is your go-to dinner after dinner treat? So this changes all the time. I kind of go through phases of whether it's Halo Top or whether it's a protein brownie or whatever, but currently my favorite like healthy dessert is protein ice cream, and I literally just do ice, almond milk, a banana, and a scoop of the whey from MyProtein. What supplements or vitamins do you take, if any, and why? What do they do? So currently I got them out for you guys. How convenient. I'm taking omega 369, which is like fish oils and just like healthy fats, good for the heart. I take L-carnitine. Not exactly sure what exactly scientifically this does. I've read it before and it's good for you. It's a amino acid. It helps with fat metabolism, I think. Don't quote me on it. Go look it up. Vitamin D3 because we do not get enough of it in our diet, and I also am deficient in it, and I have a like predisposition for multiple sclerosis because my mom has it, and I'm like doctor recommended to take extra of these because it helps prevent MS. So they're researching. Raspberry extract, this is also good for fat metabolism and just good for you. Next is daily vitamins, and the reason this is not MyProtein is because I ran out and I want to give away from this company, so I got it for free, so why not? That's currently what I'm taking, and then I also take protein powder. I also take BCAAs occasionally, not all the time, and then I also take collagen every morning, and that's currently, oh, and creatine. Those are my current supplements that I am taking. How do you ignore temptations or cravings? So it depends on what kind of phase I'm in. Like if I'm in a cutting phase and I like need to ignore those temptations, then some go-to things is first off having healthy recipes to substitute. So like protein ice cream or protein brownies or something healthy like a Power Crunch bar, or just something that is gonna give you that satisfaction of a sweet but also not gonna like ruin your macros for the day. That's one way. And then if I'm not in a cutting phase, like if I'm not cutting, there's no reason to ignore those temptations. Like I'm the kind of person, like I need a sweet every single day. Like I need my daily chocolate fix. So if I'm not like trying to be super strict, I'll have a piece of dark chocolate every day. Like I'll make room in my diet for that because I know that's something that I like. Now, if you're someone that just doesn't necessarily like sweets or need sweets, then you can spend your macros on maybe putting cheese on stuff. Like everyone has different things that they like and that they enjoy, and don't ignore that. Like if that's something that you really, really enjoy and like makes you happy, you shouldn't have to give that up just for like health and fitness, because that then is working negatively in like your mental health, you know? It's kind of all needs to go full circle, and you need to do what makes you happy and what makes you feel good. And if you can fit a piece of dark chocolate or like a little treat in during the day, I would definitely recommend it because you're gonna make yourself go crazy if you don't have it. Chocolate gains. If you could only have one pair of shoes for everyday lifting cardio, what would they be? My Adidas Pure Boosts are my favorite shoes I've ever had in my entire life. They are amazing, they're beautiful, they look good, they're good for running, they're good for lifting, they're good for just walking, they're amazing. I am obsessed with them. They're my favorite shoes ever. These bad boys, I love them. They're my favorite, and they have this little arch support here like that, and it's like, I love these shoes. Best ways to grow your Instagram social media platform. What did you do and what did you wish you would do? So the best way to increase your social media platform is to be engaged. No one's gonna wanna interact with someone who just posts pictures and expects like all the love. Like you have to give out love too. So that means commenting on people with similar profiles, commenting on people's stuff, liking people's stuff, responding to your DMs, asking questions, being involved in your stories, and just like being engaged. Like that engagement is huge. If you don't have a good engagement on your social media platform, people aren't gonna wanna give you their time of day. Like you have to give back to what people are giving you. And then another one of my biggest pieces of advice is give something of value. There's a lot of good looking social media accounts, like people follow them because they're aesthetically pleasing, or someone's really pretty, or some guy's really hot. Like that's a great, like, yeah, that may be great, like you'll follow that, but like how much are you actually gonna get out of that? So personally, I take the approach of giving something of value. So I try in every single one of my posts, sometimes obviously not all of them, sometimes I just want to post a picture because I think it looks cool, but most of the time in the caption section or in the comment section or something with the picture, I'm trying to give you guys something of value. And people see that. People see that through my Instagram account. They're learning, they're getting motivated, they're getting inspired, and that makes people want to click follow because they genuinely enjoy looking at my content and they're getting something from it, and they're seeing that I'm bringing value to their life. And so that's what you should do too if you're looking to grow your Instagram account. You can't just post pictures because you have cool abs and a big bicep. Like people aren't gonna just, there's a lot of people out there with cool abs and a big bicep. Like you have to set yourself apart and be different. What are your future plans beyond fitness and social media? I love this question, so thank you, Sue, for asking it. But first off, I have to say that social media is not forever. Social media is something that I did not plan on doing. That I didn't wake up one day and say, wow, I want to be Instagram famous, I want to do this. Like it just kind of happened. And with that comes a lot of positives, but also some negatives, and there's a lot of stigmas going around in the like community right now when it comes to that. And I don't make a living off of social media purely. I make a living off of the stuff I've done with social media and the things that I've created because I have a platform. So I hate when people say like, oh, like her job is social media. No, that's a part of my job and that helps me with my engagement and my business, but I've created a business outside of my social media. I have a website, I sell workout programs, I do challenges, I also have a job at a gym. Like guys, I don't just do this. Like I also have a job. I'm a student facilities coordinator at the University of Kentucky Johnson Center gym, and I'm about to be a personal trainer there. So like I do other things outside of social media. So anyway, my plan, where I wanted to get at with this is my plan is to, for the next like 5-10 years, while I'm young, while I'm able to do the social media thing, I want to do it. I created this platform and I've worked my butt off for it. And there's big things happening and big things that have already happened, and so like there's so much potential behind it that I want to keep growing, and I want to do the whole like social media thing and keep growing my business and doing like the fitness thing, I guess, for the next like 5 to 10 years. But then after that, I do want to use my degree. So I am a public health major and I have a double minor in health communication and health promotion. So that plays along perfectly with what I want to do for the rest of my life. Everyone's like, what's public health? Like, what is public health? I want to change the public's health. I don't, as much as I love changing individual lives, I want to impact as many people as possible. So I want to be an inspirational speaker, or I want to empower women. I want to be able to travel the country and change people's lives and promote health and promote happiness and promote all that. And I think through my Instagram account and through my like social media following, I'll be able to build that up and create something amazing. But social media is not forever, and it's not my plan A. Like my plan A is to continue to do what I'm doing with my online business, and then also use my degree to do something with public health and health promotion and health education, ultimately, whether that's in schools, in colleges, in communities, whatever that may mean. I do want to use my degree. And I didn't always believe that. For the past year, I've been kind of down on myself about my degree because I've been making a lot of money through social media, and I'm like, well, why am I even going to college? But this past like few weeks, honestly, I've like noticed that my degree is perfect for me. It's literally exactly what I want to do. I'm learning amazing things. I'm learning everything I need to do for the rest of my life. So that is what I want to do after school, and that's what I want to do with my degree. Favorite leggings, Lululemon, 100%. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you like to live? Currently, right now, I want to live in San Diego. That's like my dream place. Me and Ryan want to move there. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know if that's forever. Like, that's just kind of where we have our eyes on right now. But I really do love the West Coast. California is Not really sure about LA because it's like super saturated, but I love San Diego. I really do. And then the second part to that guy's question was, do you plan to move to Cali or Florida anytime soon? So yes, but I don't want to say like, oh, I'm moving to Cali to go like whatever. I just genuinely have always wanted to live there. I always have loved California, and I don't really want to live in LA because it is a super saturated place, and San Diego just kind of, I think, works better and feels better. How long do you normally spend in the gym each day? Do you limit your natural sugar intake? And all-time last meal on earth. So first off, do I limit my natural sugar intake from fruit and stuff? No, I don't have a very sugary diet, so it's not something I need to worry about because I do count carbs. So when it comes to like fruit and things like that, I mean, I guess I'm limiting my natural sugar intake by limiting my carbs, but I don't consciously think, wow, this has a lot of sugar, I shouldn't eat it, because I don't naturally, like I don't eat a lot of sugary things. And fruit is fruit. Like I eat a good serving. I'm not gonna sit there and eat a whole entire bowl, but like I don't like purposely like not eat fruit because it has sugar in it. How long do I spend at the gym? I spend anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours. It really just depends on one, the day, how I'm feeling, and what I'm lifting. If I'm lifting legs, I'm gonna be there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. If I'm there for shoulders, 45 minutes in and out. If I'm there for cardio and maybe some chest and some upper body, it'll be like around an hour, hour and a half. Is there a way to lose fat in a place that you are genetically prone to holding it, if that makes sense? No. With exceptions. Like, yes, obviously, having a lower, like a calorie deficit, you're gonna lose body fat, but you can't decide where you hold your fat. So me personally, I hold a lot of fat in my lower belly and around my legs, like the top of my legs especially, and like the back of my legs. That's just where I hold fat. I was literally just having a conversation with my roommate about this. She holds her fat like in her lower back, and she also just doesn't have a lot of fat. Like her legs are shredded, and she like doesn't really do that much for them, to be honest. Like, she just genetically doesn't have to, and like even though she's killing it right now with her diet, she can't choose to lose that fat from her lower back. Just having a calorie deficit, you'll lose body fat and building up muscles and stuff, but there's no such, you can't like spot reduce. It's called spot reduction. You can't say like, wow, I really want to lose belly fat, so I'm gonna do abs and eat really low calorie today and it's gonna all come off my stomach. Like, no, that's just not how it works. But definitely just having a healthy diet and having like working out and all that stuff and being active, you will lose body fat, but you can't really choose where you lose it from. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. There's so many good questions. How do I decide? Oh, I like this one. This is from one of my roommates, actually. Kylie, she said, where in the world is your happy place if you could pick one? And what is your current favorite body part to work out? So if I could pick one, honestly, the beach. Like the beach is my happy place. It's where I feel most comfortable. I feel like peace of mind. Like I just absolutely love the beach. And favorite body part to work out right now is my glutes, because I'm a basic fit chick, I guess. I'm not a basic fit chick. I just like working legs. How did you and your boyfriend meet, and how long have you guys been dating? So I met Ryan, wow, about 1.5 years ago at, well, more than, almost like 2 years ago now. About 2 years ago at the gym, of course, basic. We met at the gym and we've been dating, technically dating for a month and like, or a year and like 5 months. But we like met like 2 years ago at the gym, basic. If you decide to go out for a night, what alcoholic beverages do you drink or prefer to drink that doesn't take up your caloric goal for the day? Can I even talk? So I always go for like a vodka tonic or a vodka water with a lemon and a lime, but that's just because I'm being healthy. If I actually wanted to drink something delicious, I'd probably get like a fruity like cocktail drink, but I typically will drink like vodka with either like a 0-calorie mixer. So whether that's Diet Coke or like a fruit sparkling water or sparkling water with a lemon or whatever, I always go with vodka and a low-calorie mixer. Wow. If you had to take a bath in melted cheese, maple syrup, or soy sauce, which would you choose? Lexi DeYoung, you the realist. I was thinking about this question for a long time, and this is what I came to the conclusion of. Soy sauce, absolutely not. I don't like soy sauce. Maple syrup, love it. I love maple syrup, but it's sticky as hell, like very sticky, and like just imagine getting that in your hair. I can't even think about how long that would take to get out. Now, melted cheese. The definition of queso is melted cheese. So when you think about it, you'd be taking a bath in queso, which I would absolutely do all the time. That sounds amazing. 100% melted cheese. I like this question a lot. If you could change one thing about the fitness industry, what would it be? Well, the fitness industry, my friends. Whew, I'm gonna get heated talking about this. Wow, so the fitness industry, yeah, I love it. I love being in the fitness industry. I love it. I also hate certain pieces of it. And I don't want to say I hate certain people in it, but I very much dislike certain people in it. Certain types of people in it. If I could change one thing, I know this is very broad, but I would change the bullshit. I would change the fact that there's people out there that want to make money off you and don't give a shit about your health. I would change the fact that there's certain people on Instagram who don't give a shit about you and are just posting to get likes and to show off their asses. I would change the stigma behind being in the fitness industry and the way it's going. And yeah, but mostly the bullshit. I would change just the fact that there's so many bad people out there that want to get a quick buck off you, and they don't care if they're not qualified or if they're not, they just don't care. They don't care about you and your health. They care about getting your money. And that's not what the fitness industry is about. And that's what I would change. We need more real people in the fitness industry. I'm gonna do one more because this is going on way too long and I already haven't even answered like any of these questions. I like this one. Are you still intermittent fasting, and do you cycle cutting, bulking, or do you mostly just do maintenance macros? So I took a break from intermittent fasting while I went home just because I was off my schedule. I was finding it really hard to get my meals in before like that 6, 7 o'clock just because I was so busy during the day. And I would wake up really early and it was really hard to, it wasn't working for me in that moment in my life. I'm back in Lexington now and I already just naturally have fallen back into my routine of intermittent fasting without even really like consciously doing it. So I did take a little bit of a break, but I'm back on intermittent fasting, not super strict about it, but just like really trying to stop, making sure I'm like have all my meals in before like 6, 7 o'clock and then holding off to like 10 o'clock. So yes, and then I do cycle cutting, bulking, and maintenance, not as seriously as like a competitor would or someone who's very serious about fitness would do, but I've been really trying in the past few months, year, to not make those decisions based off my emotions. I've been really trying to make the decision on whether I bulk or cut based on my physical health and like what I want to see performance wise. So my plan right now, I'll just tell you guys because why not? My plan right now is I have been in a caloric deficit for the past like week, I would say, like an actual one. Like I've been tracking my macros to the T, and I really want to continue that for a little bit. I want to lean up a little bit. I want to drop a few like pounds and body fat percentage just to like feel a little bit better personally, even though I feel amazing right now. Like I could live like this for the rest of my life and literally I feel better than I ever have. But I just like want to challenge myself a little bit. I want to, yeah, just keep cutting a little bit for a few, I think I'm gonna do like another 4 or 5 weeks and then see where I'm at. And then I do want to go into the first lean bulk, proper bulk that I have ever done in my life. Because every time I bulked, it's been, I'm just not gonna care anymore, not really count calories, and I put on too much body fat and I don't necessarily focus on strength as much as I want to, and it's just a little bit of a clusterfuck. So I want to do a proper bulk and get strong, and then yes, I want to put on some muscle this winter. So that's my plan. All right, I'm gonna stop talking because it's been like 20 minutes and I apologize for this long video, but I hope you guys learned a little bit of something about me. And if I did not answer your question, I'm really sorry. There were so many good questions and I honestly might even do a part 2 to this, maybe in like a week or 2 and come back to those questions. So thank you again so much if you commented, if you enjoyed this video, if I got some of your questions answered. You guys are amazing. Seriously, I love making YouTube videos and I wouldn't be able to do it if you guys didn't watch them. So thank you so much. It truly means the world to me. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.